Up my grill.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Cap. This is our very special episode of Up in My Grill. Well, it was going to be a very special episode because we were going to grill on Up My Grill today. But as you can see, oddly enough, in Southern California, the weather did not cooperate. One of the 10 times a year where it doesn't cooperate and it's not good grilling weather. So we're bringing the grill inside today and we're going to be cooking our Thanksgiving burgers. I call it that because I try to use a lot of the flavors, hi Scoot, of Thanksgiving in a turkey burger. And I love Thanksgiving. It's like my favorite holiday. There's no gifts. It's just, you know, your friends or your family, or whoever you want, the people you love the most, sitting around a table, hopefully with great food and just hanging out together. And that's just what I'm all about. So I like to bring the tastes and the flavors of Thanksgiving to my turkey burgers. And speaking of family, Rebecca's here again to help me out again today.
Hello. Hi. Thanks for having me, Dad.
Thanks for being here.
Dad?
Yeah. Hey, let's not kick the pot. It's fine. Anyway, so I've got it chopped, as you'll see from out. We had a little issue with was it audio? Anyway, we'll insert that now. I've already chopped some onions and
Thanks for not mentioning that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw you under the bus. Anyway, but we're good now because we're going to get a close-up of today's technique that we're going to learn, the chiffonade. Not to be confused with the chifferobe, you know, busting up the chiffer. Okay, Scoot. Anyway, a chiffonade is done when you take whatever herb you're using, basil or sage, and you stack the leaves right on top of each other. And then you put them on the cutting board, and as best as you can, you roll them into a little tube, and then cutting across that with your knife. Little tiny strips, maybe like 1/8 of an inch between cuts. And then in the end, you've got these little tiny julienne pieces of the herb, and that is a chiffonade. And I'm putting in the onions, the celery, and the chiffonaded sage with a little grind of black pepper and some salt. Gotta keep it kosher. And we're just gonna let that saute just for a couple of minutes until the onions and celery soften, just like as if you were making stuffing and you were gonna put this in your stuffing. While that cooks, we're gonna start working our Brussels sprouts, which I love as a side dish at Thanksgiving. I love Brussels sprouts. I know some people don't like, I didn't like them when I was a kid either, but I really love them now. And if you do them right, I like to roast them in the oven so they don't come out mushy. They have a little crisp around the edges, and they're like, I think a chef I read one of her books, she like refers to them as like an alternative to French fries, which it's pushing it, I think. Anyway, so what?
Brussels sprouts kind of look like, little green testicles.
I'd always thought they look like little cabbages, but now for the rest of my life, all I'm gonna think is that.
Let's cut them.
Yeah. Okay, so we're about to put everything together now. I'm about to make burgers, so like I always do when I'm working with meat, and take off that wedding ring. So we're just gonna assemble this. I've got some ground turkey here. I'm gonna put a little salt and pepper. You wanna drop in a sprinkle of salt? Maybe one more of those, just like that, because we've already done a little salt and pepper in there, but I always try to think just salt every step, and then a little grind of black pepper, please.
Did you see I salt bathed it? I did like the bay thing.
Oh,
okay.
You got it upside down. It's that way.
Oh, well, I never do this. I don't know.
Yeah, you never do. Cool. Anyway, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all that delicious onion, celery, and sage, and we're gonna put it into the ground turkey. Yes, that is a Bichon Frise on my spatula. I'm not gonna stop to explain that. Okay. That's that. I'm gonna actually, with this pan, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is and cook the turkey burgers in it, because who cares? It's already got flavor in it. I'm gonna just mix this up as best I can with a spoon. I'm gonna make that into 4 patties, 4 quarter-pound burgers, slightly more now with all the veggies in them. And before we do that and get them cooking, whoops, somebody got away. Cool. I'm gonna get the Brussels sprouts going. Really simple. Oven's already preheated. I got 375. I put them in a big pile in the middle, so that way the oil can go down the pyramid. Nice drizzle of olive oil. Same thing, you get salt, I'll get pepper. And then my special ingredient that I like to put in the Brussels sprouts is celery salt.
I thought you were gonna say love.
Why are you? That's great, that's good.
Okay.
Great, and we're just gonna shake it around. I'll grab myself a different spoon here and just push around. Hopefully the spices have gotten all over it. And since these are like cut in quarters, I'm thinking these are probably gonna be a half an hour in the oven.
You did a really good job.
Rebecca, why are you being so nice today?
Because I'm nice.
All right, so let's put the sprouts in the oven and get them going, and then we can start shaping our turkey burgers. Just to give the Brussels sprouts a head start, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the thing we're putting on it to make it extra Thanksgiving-y. What would turkey be without cranberry sauce?
Better.
I disagree. Normally I like to make my own cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving. I like to roast cranberries in the oven with like orange peel and jalapenos. It's just really great. But this is just a simple one. I got a nice whole berry cranberry sauce, so it's got a little thickness and texture to it. And then I'm putting in a nice big teaspoon of horseradish. Yum. You want me to put them on, or do you want to cut and do them when we're closer at a time?
I don't know, man. You're the cook.
Well, I just don't want the turkey burgers all done before the other stuff. Well, let's get the pan hot for starters. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more olive oil in there, just a touch, because turkey burgers are not gonna give off a lot of fat like if you were making burgers with beef or anything. So you just want to make sure they don't stick. All right, so I'm gonna just gently mix in the parsley to the already mixed turkey. Now I've done it, my hands are meaty. Maybe this is just me, but I like to make sure the burgers are the same size. So once I get the meat pressed into the bottom, I'm making 4 here. So I'm just like with my fingers, making that plus sign. So I sort of have it divided into quarters. So every time I reach in and grab a quarter, I know I'm getting about a quarter of the patty. And you don't want to overmix meat too much. You want to just be a little gentle with it. And hopefully there's gonna be a sizzle. I don't think we're gonna get a sizzle. We got a sizzle. All right, and we are gonna plate it up. I'm gonna prepare the first one, a little bit of a cranberry relish, not too much. Don't wanna get it too gooey and juicy, but a nice little bit on top. And don't take my word for it, we have a guinea pig today. Rebecca's gonna take the first bite. Here, I'll hold the plate for you if you want. And the Brussels sprouts you see are all caramelized, ready to be on the side.
This looks so good.
It's great. These are our Thanksgiving burgers. Yeah, I'm glad.
Do you think I could borrow the car?
Okay, there. I knew it. I know, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy.
Well, this is weird now.
Thanks. So that's Thanksgiving turkey burgers. I don't know what's next, but we'll be back with another Up in My Grill. Thanks for being here. Like and do that stuff, clicky things. Subscribe, that's it. Thanks.
Start to smell something good, and you know you always will. Just grab a spoon, take a seat, and you can be